Right, hello. Welcome to a Planet Coaster video. I did say that I wasn't gonna do another Planet Coaster video until I had completely finished the Doom Coaster. Forget I said that, because I've not finished the Doom Coaster. In fact, it's probably been pushed back. Like, it's gone backwards in progress, because during making of the time lapse you're seeing now, I unknowingly deleted the station because for some reason it was tied to one of the pieces that I deleted. So Doom Coaster's gonna take even longer now, sorry. But yeah, it's gonna just take longer. But yeah, on to what we're doing today. I decided to get rid of the Mario coaster because it was a massive building right in the middle of the park and it didn't really work that well with the park. So I've scrapped the Mario coaster, and off camera I've made a smaller Mario themed coaster that's like a little kid's Yoshi coaster type thing. Yoshi, however you say it. But yeah, so we needed a new attraction to replace what was where the Mario coaster was originally, and that is going to be a Cuphead gun ride. So I did talk about this a while ago on this series. It's going to be a trackless dark ride themed to the video game Cuphead, as you can probably tell from the name and everything. It's going to take up a couple of sound stages of these like soundstage buildings that we've got now. And yeah, it's gonna take you through a couple of different bosses from the Cuphead game. So we're gonna have, like, definitely in there's gonna be King Dice and the Devil, and then there's gonna be some of the other bosses. I cannot remember their names, but I think there's gonna be one that's like a roller coaster theme to it. So yeah, we're gonna do some cool things with an actual ride track for that part there. And yeah, what else? So I've realised that this park is really well themed in certain areas, especially the Doom Coaster, and I think it's a bit too well themed for a studios park. So we're kind of taking the outside queue a step down in quality of theming. So outside it's going to be very generic theming. The most like Cuphead related stuff outside is going to be some banners and the entrance sign and some stuff playing on TVs in the queue, just to like keep you entertained. And then once you go inside into that first sound stage where the rest of the queue is held, it's going to be really well themed. It's going to be themed to the Inkwell Isles in there from the Cuphead game. And yeah, so that's the idea for the queue line and the ride. Here I'm building what would be an extension cattle pen queue. This does not actually work, it's just a show facade type thing. But it's there to add realism to the park, and that's something that we really need to consider a bit more, like realism and transfer tracks and staff areas, having enough toilets, all the kind of stuff, because I've realised that with a lot of the parks so far, I've really forgot about like facilities, so like toilets and stuff like that. So, and like areas where you can sit down and eat, and shops and on-ride photo booths and all that kind of stuff. So there is going to be more of a focus on getting them into the park now in like future videos, and this is the start of doing all that here. So yeah, I am running out of things to say. Probably still got quite a bit left to go on this recording. But yeah, so here now you can see I'm putting in the flooring for the extension queue. The whole queue is going to be just a like grey concrete floor outside, and then it's going to have that brick pattern on the queue indoors. I just thought like outside they would just keep the queue generic and low cost, and then inside the queue's flooring is all nicely themed and has this brick pattern that gives it kind of a feel of the animation style from the game. So yeah, that's what's going on with the queue. So yeah, I've had some ideas for like stuff in the ride, because obviously there's no Cuphead animatronics in the game, and building characters out of art shapes really does not come out that well. So I've had an idea, and it may make the ride look a bit cheap, but I think it works with the style of ride. So Cuphead is a 2D game, and like, well, it's 2D animation. It's made to be like an old, early like 1920s Mickey Mouse style cartoon. Yeah, I'm not really sure where I'm going with that. I've had the idea of basically making 2D like cutout type things, but of characters from the game, so like Cuphead, Mugman, King Dice, the Devil, the other characters who I can't remember their names, and then there will be targets all in the scenes, and then like because of the shooting ride in the game, you'll actually be able to shoot the targets, which will hopefully make it a bit more interesting than just going through scenes of cardboard cutouts with music and effects. So yeah, I'm not really sure where I've gone with talking now. I've kind of confused myself a bit. But yeah, so a bit of an update on Planet Coaster on the channel. It's not going away now, and it won't be going away anytime soon. I just had like sort of a block of like a creative block with ideas for the game. And yeah, so both parks are gonna be back now, this and the Acorn Hill 2.0, but Acorn Hill 2.0 is going to be changing a bit in its idea, and you'll see what that is when the next Acorn Hill video comes out, which should be in a week or two, hopefully. And yeah, so Acorn Hill's changing a bit, and I think it's going to make this whole park a lot easier for me to create, and hopefully make it a bit more unique than rather just a generic budget UK park, because I've seen quite a few of them now, and yeah, I made one, and I don't just want to make the same sort of thing again with the exact same name. So yeah, I want to just make it a bit different, and you'll see that in the next Acorn Hill video. So yeah, I think we're gonna end the time lapse here now, and then we're gonna head into the live section now. So yeah, Insert cool transition. Right, okay. Hello, we're in the live portion of the video. So, yeah, I've done quite a bit off camera in, like, odd pieces, just coming in and placing down and then closing the game, basically, and, oh, okay, it decides to autosave, thanks. That's there still, I never went back to that, and probably never will. This van is new. I found this on the workshop ages ago, and I don't know why I added it, but I did, and I just realised I called it a van, it's a truck. Yeah, ignore me. So yeah, let's actually head round to the park. There we go. Yeah, the music is still playing. Nothing really changed in here. You can probably see the frame rate's terrible. Here's where some stuff's changed. There's now these stands selling water and stuff in here because I felt it was a bit open and it needed something here, so I put these 4 stands in and it worked, so they're in there. Is there anything? No, this all looks the same. It's hard to remember like what is actually new and what isn't. Here is a big change. That's right, there's these phones. No, yeah, the backdrop's gone, and that's because there's no building to hide, so yeah, what's the point in having the backdrop if there's nothing that needs to be hidden back there? We are not going to go around towards the Doom Coaster and that because I want to save the Doom Coaster for a future video. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. Here's where stuff's changed. So this here was where the spinning coaster, the Mario coaster, would come outside for the little outside portion bit before it went into the brake run. That's gone, and as you can see there's this here now. So yeah, this is the first soundstage. This is where the queue line is going to be held, and this is the extension queue which I built in the time lapse. So yeah, it's a bit basic. It probably needs some like TVs and a couple speakers in here, but yeah, don't look over there or over there or over there. Just look at the floor. Yeah, so yeah, it needs some stuff in here just to kind of make it a bit more interesting. We also need some gates on there to stop people just wandering into the extension queue and actually following the path round, which I do need to put a concrete path in this bit because it does not look, well, it's not supposed to be that, and you do get these weird bits here. So yeah, I guess we'll go inside. That's a spare soundstage for later. As you can see, the ride is testing and it just keeps slamming into a wall. So the queue line is going to go round here. There's going to be some like little Cuphead scenes with like sunken in TV screens and stuff to make it like, to give like life to like cutout type. I've not explained that well. There's going to be scenes, and the backdrops of the scenes are going to be like screens to make it just feel a bit more like a cartoon, I guess. That did not explain it better either, but yeah, the queue heads up here into the station, and yeah, this is where you aboard your trackless ride system, and your cup car, I get. Yeah, we're gonna call them cup cars because we're gonna be special like Disney and give all the different ride cars special names. So yeah, you get in the cup car and then it would head round past a little pre-show here, I guess. And then you would head out into a couple more sound stages out here. I'm trying not to show all the other stuff yet. But yeah, that's enough of that. If we head out of here, there is going to be an exit over here. I've just not got to that point yet. And yeah, we should come over here to where the new replacement for the Mario coaster is, a Yoshi coaster called Yoshi Valley. I've said that 2 different ways now. This is a little kiddie coaster, and yes, the whole idea of it is that you're riding on the back of a Yoshi, whatever it is. So yeah, some quick things about stuff in here. These archways, they're art-shaped designs. This is the same piranha plant and pipe that I used in the Mario coaster from the Theme Maker's Toolkit. The block is actually a bunch of screens with a brick texture on them from the Mario games. These bombs and the 1-up item boxes, they're from the Theme Maker's Toolkit as well. And then back there's going to be a big level backdrop thing just to cover up a bit of the soundstage that's been used for the Nintendo store. Yeah, that's where the Nintendo store is, back there. But yeah, it doesn't cover the whole thing, just to make it still feel like a studio. I am also going to put one on this wall here, just to cover up this big wooden wall. And then there's going to be some theming attached to the side of this building. Yeah, I guess I'll show you the layout. It's not at a point where I can do a POV of it, but basically the ride car goes out of the station and up the lift hill, and it's a spiral lift hill thing, and then you drop down here round behind the station. You come round and do kind of a figure of 8-ish. You go round Yoshi, or Yoshi, whatever he is, the green dinosaur from Mario, yeah. You go round him, down, under and over track, and then round a little pool that squirts water out at the train as it passes, and then back into the station. That does go round twice as well, just because it's so short. And yeah, that's it for this. I guess we're gonna head around here a bit. There's a spare soundstage, and that's the car park there. No clue what's going in here yet. But over here we have this. This is not going to be going here, but it's a B&M Flawless coaster that I randomly made and thought this would look good somewhere in the studio. So this is actually going to be the final coaster that we put in the park. So we got the Doom coaster, which is basically Icon. Well, it is Icon. And then we got the Yoshi dinosaur coaster thing. And then we're gonna have this, which is gonna sit all the way at, it's gonna sit around the middle of the park. And it's kind of gonna be the equivalent to the Hulk at Universal, but this is gonna be a lot less themed. So I'd say it's more Rip Ride Rocket for this park. I do need to fix all the supports as well, but yeah, this is going to be going in at some point, and we're stuck. There we go. So yeah, that's it for this video. We're going to slowly head back. I've also just realised that depth of field has been on this whole time, so sorry if some stuff looked a bit weird in this live section. But yeah, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and there'll be some better content than this coming out soon.